So, what are we doing back here? This is mission 6. So, I sort of like completed this mission the right time the last time I was playing this, and that wasn't exactly what I wanted to do. My actual goal was actually not to blow up the airfield, but I did anyways because I went the wrong way of the guy, or the right way, depending on how you look at it. So we're going to play this game again, or this mission rather. Take a little bit of damage from hitting SAM sites. And once we kill these SAM sites, we'll get the transport helicopter, jump over there, and then we'll aim at a different structure in the airfield. That's fairly good, it didn't take too much damage. Where are you going? Hello, transport helicopter. Better not get destroyed on me. Damn it, I didn't think that would happen, but the mission just screwed itself over on me. And this can happen, I guess. You can have like little instances where the game will screw you over because of stuff like that. But anyways, it's fine. I'm fine with you know, just restarting mission a little bit there for once. I will fail these missions, and it's not bad for me to fail these missions. It's still fun. Well, unless it screws yourself over like that, but I assume that the helicopter did that because I basically had this guy. What can I say about it? He probably landed where the thing would land. No damage. Yeah, he's a real tough guy. Anyways, that was nice and quick, you know, getting back to this point. Luckily we failed at the start of the mission, not later on. Ah, good. No infantry popped up. This guy's at full health this time around. That'll be very beneficial. So yeah, the helicopter went up there, I guess, because I accidentally didn't do it right. Alright, let's send him out and go kill something. I'm actually thinking I'm going to aim for a Tib refinery when I attack, just to simplify things for myself. Crap. That might not have been a good idea. I just killed the 2 infantry with that buggy, and now that buggy might be going faster as a result. This way, I guess. Hopefully we don't have any problems with buggies in the near future, but I may have just damned myself accidentally. For the lulz, just kill him. Yep, I think he's coming for me, this buggy. Nope, it's not. Okay, good. But obviously that's a bad thing to take off the buggy. The commando, it's a very powerful unit against the infantry, but it has absolutely no damage capability against the vehicle of any type. And into the base we go. This is actually very smooth for doing this mission. The tank's gonna say hi to me, but it's fine. This guy's at full health. And there we go, the Tiberian fire is dead. Now the reason I took out the Tiberian fire is that it kills his ability to reproduce units, basically. So I'll have a little bit of a grace period, basically, to build up troops and then kill them. And we're about to get admonished for blowing up the wrong structure. I'll put in nothing again. It's basically to take that area because we took out the wrong structure. If you read the wiki, it basically says because the airfield was still operational, they were able to eat their eggs and bacon. So basically, the airfield is basically a supply depot for them, and that's why it's so crucial to kill that one structure.
Commander, was there confusion with that last directive? We wanted you to take everything out, but Nod's still there. We can supply you with full force now, but it's imperative that this mission be completed. Wipe out Nod presence using all available forces. Oh, and FYI, institute maximum care when transporting captured Tiberian. It seems to display negative effects on some individuals. Out.
Alright. So, we're going to be doing an assault now on this base because I blew up the wrong building. This is what I actually initially wanted to do. So, there's some infantry dropping in. Reinforcements. More reinforcements. That hurt a little bit. That's the thing about flame troopers. They're not too good in range, but they do quite a bit of damage when they hit. Here comes the tanks. Nope, you got my... Well, we lost some light infantry, but whatever. I'm still getting guys. So there's our Tiberian. There it is, the MCV. Time to build a base. I'll actually send this guy up a little bit so I can build the Tiberian flying a little bit closer to the Tiberian. Send these guys up here. You can go right there. One month being called. So previous mission objective not completed. Airfield was not targeted. New objective: build up the base and destroy remaining non structures and units. Reinforcements will be provided. And that is the mission. To sound like an orders from Dune 2000. Though you never actually saw those videos because I never actually showed them, did I? Put you there. Back you up a little bit. So, this is like the first real combat mission where you're going base to base with like tanks and stuff. Don't walk across the Tiberian. As you can see, these guys are getting damaged because they're walking across Tiberian. I actually should be building up the comm center first, but I figure we'll just build a weapons factory so I can start building units like medium tanks if I have them available.
Yes, sir.
By the way, Nob will prevail. Oh, it's Might will prevail. Sorry. Well, I screwed up on the music a little bit, but whatever. It's a non-music type of thing that they're showing at the moment. I'm basically having to look around because I don't have the communication center up right now. So getting the weapons factory up first is not a bad thing at all. You know, being able to get medium tanks or APCs up would be beneficial right away. I think, to be honest, this is like sort of one of my favorite missions in this game, this bonus mission, because it's so simple. It's just, you know, you're going after their base and they're going after yours. There's no additional objective, so to speak. Oh, so it was my guy. I moved the tank over there so it wouldn't splash on anything else. I actually don't like my tanks being up this far because it's actually damage to Tiberian. Tiberian will actually be destroyed if it's hit by shells and missiles and stuff, which is actually not very good. I actually do have access to medium tanks, so that's cool. First mission where you get medium tanks. Oh. There's lots of guys over here, and I just ran into them all. Hopefully those aren't attacking me either. I should probably get another medium tank on the way, I guess. Sadly, as you can see, the tanks aren't too accurate against infantry. Boom, right in the face. So we got all these guys over here. This is also the first mission where it's really tanks and vehicles that really save your day. You can build infantry in this mission, but it's, I want to state, it really is a vehicle game, Command and Conquer. You win the game with vehicles, not with infantry. Here's the APC. And I can also build guard towers, which are a defensive unit. I don't think I need those, but those are basically Gatling cannon, like anti-infantry things. Unlike the turret, they're made for infantry, so I kind of consider GDI's defensive stuff weak, but it's not a bad thing to have for these early missions. After I get this APC up, I want to start building a harvester, I think. I don't really care about the Humvee, so we'll send him to explore and get killed, I guess. Of course, I'll try and avoid getting killed immediately. And the shells will slowly tear through this infantry guy here. But as you can see, shells are very inaccurate, and they really have to hit to really make a difference with the tanks. It's almost always better to run over infantry with tread vehicles like tanks. Hey, look! The damaged civilian village, I guess. I'll build another APC. So, at this point you should have your bearings on where you should be able to finding the Nod base. Obviously, down here is where we started. This is where we got off. There's a turret. He's got a turret over there. And he's got a SAM site over up here somewhere, if you remember. Bring the APC up. Good portion of the map found already, but there's still a lot to find. It's going to take a while to build this harvester, but it'll be worth it, so get to start building. I wonder if that buggy's coming after this infantry. That answers that question. Nope, 2 buggies.
Yes, sir.
Boink.
Waiting order. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes.
Easy stuff to kill. The nice thing about the GDI, by the way, I haven't really gone into detail about what these armies are like, the Nod and the GDI. The GDI is more standard army-ish. They basically have might, or I shouldn't say might, but they're basically more heavily armored and slow-moving and more occupy an area and then, you know, hold the area. The Nod are more, they basically have very powerful destructive units, like they have the flame tank, that devastates infantry and structures. They have very fast-moving light tanks and recon bikes, which allow them to move in areas very quickly. So basically, Nod is more like faster and agile and guerrilla, and then GDI is more standard military-ish type of gameplay. And you have to really like it because you can basically use these medium tanks to slowly move into an area and take it, and like decimate the lightly armored Nod forces. Well, Nod basically has to be very guerrilla-ish and smart about how they attack. I'll send damage dirt. Whoa! Almost made him attack again. Go up there, please. I want to send the most, you know, well-armored tanks to attack first. Oops, the APC guy in there. Sadly, the APC is not as fast as the Humvee, so it's not as good dodging. One squished to see. I'm just going to clear out the rest of the stuff up here because, yeah, there's Tiberium up there and I want to have access to that. Haven't noticed there's no Tiberium down here. Oh. Missile to the face. He's dead. Excellent. Send these guys over here a little bit. This could be a very slow mission, by the way. But I don't mind slow. I mean, I'm the type of person who likes taking my time to win the game. Looks like that SAM site that was over here is gone for some reason. I'll send you up to explore a little bit. So we know we have a nod turret down there, and that might be worth sending infantry toward. There's a SAM site. It's true, I'm a mechanical man. I'm using mechanized warfare here. Shoot. Ooh. Well, there goes that one APC. Hopefully you can catch up to that guy and kill him for me. How dare you kill him? You will pay. I'll note that this mission is a lot easier because I killed the Tiberian refinery. They, I don't think start off with any Tiberium in this mission. I built this and I forgot to use it. That was stupid of me. You actually have to order your harvesters to move around in the old Command & Conquer versions of the game. I think that turret's new. I forgot, I might have made my commander come up here.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Send another APC this way, I guess. So we got a turret there, we got a turret here, turret down there, walls.
Yes, sir.
Why not, we'll send you down there. I do have access to bazooka troopers, so I may make use of those to obliterate the free turrets. No, I'm building lots of APCs because right now I don't have a whole lot of APCs, like or anti-infantry type of guys. APCs are fast moving and anti-infantry, so I just build them for that. I actually find that the APCs are way overpriced, or not way overpriced, they're underpriced for what they're good for. They're heavily armored, they transport troops, they're treaded. There's some sandbags. By the way, this is like the standard type of setup for NOD bases. They usually have turrets all over the place and then SAM sites outside their bases. And you'll find this always in like the campaigns for some reason. I should get another harvester, I guess, because this is going to take forever. And I can do this, by the way, because it's unlikely they're going to be sending anything to attack me, the Not forces, because I didn't let them have any ability to reproduce units. And the CPU is using that smart enough to sell buildings and stuff to save itself. Go up here. Now we got 3 harvesters on the go.
Construction complete. Building. Waiting order. Moving up. Affirmative. Unit ready. Building.
By the way, they'll actually wait for openings at Tiberian at least.
Building. Unit ready. 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 Building.
Ah, building up stuff.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
I spoke too soon. They are apparently able to send stuff at me. Alright, well, kill this one tank, kill that second tank. You retreat.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Unit
Oh, they decided to change targets finally. And there goes those 2 tanks.
affirmative. Unit ready. Building.
I should have enough infantry to take out some of these turrets now. Put up that fast at least.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Alright, let's send the infantry out and cause havoc. We'll send them up here, I guess.
Affirmative. Building. Unable to comply. Building in progress. On hold. Building.
The infantry charge! You'll notice, by the way, that grenadiers are the fastest type of troops. They're followed by light infantry, and then the rocket troops are the slowest. Different speeds for different units. Even 2 of horse infantry. Go this way. Don't want to run over to Tiberian, that's why I'm sending them this direction. Very, very slow rocket troops.
Construction complete. Building. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
I actually built 6 light infantry. I meant to only build 5, and I built 4 grenadiers. But I meant to build 5 of them. I meant to have like 5 of each of these guys, but oh well. It's no big deal.
Construction complete. Building. Yes, sir.
I'll send you up here.
Affirmative.
I think I've got enough.
Yes, sir. Got it. Ready and waiting. Right away, sir.
Oh, he actually sold his turret. I have to watch that. If he decides to sell his other turrets, then he's going to money to build Tiberian refineries. That was actually a good idea on the part of the CPU, though. Sell the turret, not let it get destroyed. As I said, the AI is competent enough to give you a challenge. It's just not very smart. This is going to hurt my guys a lot, but oh well. I'm going to actually send these guys over since they got damaged by Tiberium. So yeah, he's selling his turrets. Alright, we have enough medium tanks for now, I think. Gonna see plenty of medium tank action this time. This might not be a good idea, but I'm gonna go after this turret down here too. I should build a tip silo or two. If you don't know what you're going to build tip silos.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Building. Yes, sir. Moving out.
You can never go wrong with tip silos.
Ready to win. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out.
There was the last turret.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Let's explore with these infantry since I don't have really any use for them at this point.
You got it.
I sent them to kill the turrets because it'd be less costly, I think, to use them over the turrets, or not the tanks, basically. There's Tiberium over there, obviously, because he has died, that infantry. And it looks like there's the basically the Tib harvester that can't be used because there's no refinery for it. So there's his bomb of his base, I guess. Interestingly enough, I'm now having to go over here to get my stuff.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Acknowledge.
Because, you know, I've basically harvested all the Tiberium in the other two spots.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Moving these guys up so that he can't kill my harvesters without me looking.
Yes, sir. Waiting orders. Moving out. Unit moving out. Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir.
I have 12 vehicles now.
Moving out.
That's a very costly
Reporting.
endeavor building those.
Affirmative.
We're going to build some engineers, I think. I'm going to try and show you something. There's actually a SAM site there, I think, too. Engineer reporting. I'm going to build 5 engineers, and I'm going to build an APC for them, and I'll basically show you what I'm going to do with them. It's a very interesting tactic you can use with engineers and APCs. Two more of those, and these. Let's move these guys into their base, and it's going to look around if possible. So he's got infantry. He did build a few. There's his base, basically. Going after my harvesters or my tanks or whatever. Very stupidly. He's dead. I shouldn't say this is my most favorite mission, just because they can also be very slow. It is very slow. I mean, look at it. I'm still waiting for my guys to harvest stuff. My harvesters basically have to go all the way up to here, to here, to here, to get money. I probably have more forces I need to crush this base, but... Alright, you're coming this way. I'm going to show you a very cheesy tactic you can use the APC for. Alright. 1 APC, check. Five engineers are all stuffed in the APC. This will likely cost me an APC, but it's worth doing, and you'll see why. So one tactic you use to assault an enemy base is you know where you're going, and I'm going to show you where I'm going. Ah well. But basically, I've got all these things I can go to. And now the APC goes with the engineers. And I'll get to show you what the engineers can do when you have an APC like this. Money! Making money! Lots of money! There's a construction yard. Actually did pretty well, better than I thought I would. I expect I'd lose a bunch of engineers, but I managed to get most of his buildings. Okay, so I basically have crushed everything in here. That's like one of the standard tactics you can use. It basically lets you sell a bunch of your buildings and get money for it. And besides that, you can also build structures in their base or build units if you want to. Let's just send these guys in. They've got nothing really to stop me. Let's go down here and squish these guys. Very inaccurate tanks. Here's I have to deal with concrete walls, annoyingly enough. But whatever.
Yes, sir. Reporting, yes, sir. Unit lost. Building. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Send those guys there. Always better to squish. And we're just going to look over here a little bit, make sure I'm not missing anything. I have to kill everything, right? So, find what I can. Kill these guys. Group 1, Group 2. Honestly, this mission would be a lot harder if you took out some of our building. If you were to take out his construction yard, then basically he wouldn't be able to build any buildings, but at the same time, he'd still be able to build units. If you took off his ham nod, he would just rebuild his ham nod. But this mission is more or less over at this point. Whoops.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Airstrike.
Hey, airstrike! So we killed the last SAM site. Hooray! There's the mission. The bonus mission that you get if you screw up. Very long, very tedious, but I find it fun. I lost one building. I don't know which one. There's mission 7 out of the way, though. Alright, what mission did I do last time? Was it Austria? Take all that. So yeah, we have access to Austria or this one over here. We'll go do Slovakia.
World news and opinion. 6 critical items transmitted.
Ground and air skirmishes between NOD and GDI forces escalated today when NOD, reacting to recent GDI funding cuts, launched a full-scale ground attack against GDI troops in Africa.
We've already seen this.
Defense condition field briefing. Serious threat to civilian population in Area 24. Just within Wrocławian border. This mission is of great tactical importance.
Gotta love the EVA.
Civilians sick or dying from Tiberian poisoning. Dr. Mobius, setting up research hospital site. Your mission, protect Mobius, his staff, and civilian population at all costs.
That's the mission, protect Mobius. And then out in the distance, what do we see but Tiberium trees. Alright, I'm going to save this because we're not going to do this right now in this video, but I'm going to coin this as a very interesting mission because it's going to be the hated mission. And I say this is the hated mission because I really hate this mission. This is one of the missions I always like to skip because I like to do the other one, the one with like the repair facility over this one, just because this one's really annoying. And to get into why it's annoying, Dr. Mobius is establishing a hospital to treat civilians in the region who are falling ill due to exposure to Tiberium. Protect Mobius and all civilians, eliminate not presence in the area. And if I look over, here's the hospital, and there's civilians, and here's like Mobius. You basically have to protect these guys, and it's really difficult protecting them because civilians are stupid. In this game, civilians are very, very stupid. But we'll get into that next time when I do the actual mission. By the way, a civilian pod just died. We'll change the game controls to be slower. And next